Hello everyone. Today we are looking at my Python inside of Unreal Engine. Here we're looking at the map, the animation map, and it shows all the different animations for the Python. If we hit play, we can see all the different animations triggered individually. Uncoiling, coiled, coiling up, turning, striking, jumping, landing. If we get out of this, we can look at the folders at the bottom. We have the animation folder and blueprint folder. We'll look at those in a minute. We have the maps that come with this, which one is an animation map, which we're in. And we have an AI map that we're going to look at, because the Python comes with AI that I'm giving away with all of my animals. We have the material, one material, PBR material for the Python. Here's the mesh. We can look at the physics here. If we simulate this, we can pick up the Python and whip them around. And we have a skeleton for the Python also, and the textures, base color, normal, and roughness for PBR materials. And we'll jump into the animations here. The first thing we have is the blend shape that comes with the AI system, the blueprints, and it cycles from idle to walking to running. And we also have the coiled to idle transition where he's uncoiling. Here's the coiled animation. Constricted, because Pythons like to constrict around things. Two different constricted animations. And then we have a dead animation. A dying animation. Idle to coiled, where he coils up. Idle to walk. And we have our idle 1. Idle 2, idle 3, idle 4, then we have a jumping animation, a landing animation, a running animation. Here's your strike, strike 2, then we have turning left, turning right, and then walking. We can get out of animation and go into the blueprints. Let me load the map first, and we can play this map, and the Pythons will randomly roam around. And here's one moving over here. They're a bit slower than other animals. And they'll even fight each other. Those two just snapped at each other and ran away. And just like the other snakes, they'll stop and coil themselves up. There goes one. And you can interact with them, like I can startle him, and now he'll run away. So they have sight. They can see each other. Here, I'll startle this one. Now he's running away. And if you bump into them, you can kill them. There we go. Okay, so that's a quick look at the AI system for the Python. We can jump into the animation blueprint. The animation blueprint contains all the different animations and their transitions into each other. So we have transitions and what allows them to transition, and then we have also the animations in there. So if you wanted to code your own Python AI, then you could use this animation blueprint to control all the different animations. So that's the animation blueprint, and now we'll look at the blueprint. At the very top, he makes a bunch of decisions based on some logic, and then he'll drain energy, regain energy, go roaming around. He'll run away when he sees something. He'll revive himself and regain health. There is some basic logic for how it goes about resting, how it handles damage. Detection has to do with eyesight, and then we have a hit check also. At the very top, if we click on the very top option, Python Blueprint Self, we get a bunch of options on the right side over here that you can change. Things like walking radius, how far it walks around, how far it runs away when it gets startled, how long it rests for, the minimum and maximum resting time, things like that. At the very bottom of that stack, we have AI perception, and it has sight. So you can change how far it sees things, how far it loses sight, and your peripheral vision of the character. So that's a quick look at my Python and Python AI inside of Unreal Engine. Have a good one, everyone.